All right, all right, all right. What's going on? Whoever's in here, thank you for tuning in. We are live right now. I'm just getting ready to start some mixing today. We're going to go live on Instagram also at the same time. So let me go ahead and make something real quick. See whoever just tunes in real quick. See whoever jumps in. I want to make sure everybody can hear me, so we're going to go cam only real quick. Make sure everybody can hear me. Make sure everybody can see. Power couple. Exactly who I was hoping to jump in. So we are finishing up your mix today. I want to make sure everybody can hear me. So if you can hear me, put a thumbs up. If it's low, let me know. I'm trying to make sure that this is sounding good for you guys. Check, check. All right. So yeah, we're live on YouTube also. So if you guys want to hear or see it in a bigger screen, we are live on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the mix so you guys can see. We're going to go ahead and just jump right in. So. Getting those done. So I got the beat mixed. I'm now fine tuning the notes and everything in the verses and the hooks and all that. So as you guys can see, there's two different artists on here. This is Power Couple, him and his wife. So we have both of them on the hook, and then both of them have a verse. So I will be starting that up.
Pay homage. Why you would? I respect this. Why you would?
Raditz, what's going on?
Pay homage. Why you would? I respect this. Why you would? My question is, do you respect this? Why would she cheat? You wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole my made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one.
Gain, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole my made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you
Gain, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole my made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
boy, you
Gain, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole my made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. Now Boy, you fucked up, hello.
Knock, what up, my guy? The legend.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. Now, boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. Now,
yeah, no problem, man. I also, if you guys want to learn deeper, you can contact me. I do one-on-one classes with people. So if you want to learn Pro Tools, mixing, recording, production, anything like that, I do offer one-on-one classes with people, whether it's virtual or in person. So you can get either way. So just shoot me a message.
you gon' see me with my next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. Now every time you see me, you gon' boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. Now every time, boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my.
Rel, what's up, my guy? Actually, I forgot I had YouTube up. Shit. Anybody in YouTube? No? Okay. So I am streaming live on both here and YouTube. So if you guys want to see more of the screen, you can see the full screen on YouTube. So make sure you guys go check out Dynasty on the Mix on YouTube. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
It was a song that had just the male artist on it, and then he got his wife on it. So he is having me remix it now in a way. And honestly, it was a couple years ago that I mixed it, so I was like, you know what? I really want to do some new stuff to it. So I started kind of pretty much from scratch. And so right now we're getting her vocals fine-tuned the way his were. I didn't really touch his yet too much from his old mix, but I did redo the whole mix on the beat, made that shit smack a lot harder. So that's what we're doing right now.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
So I want to make these sound really smooth and soft. I don't really want you to hear too much bass out of these. I want these to pretty much just be like a nice smooth background layer that's going to just add texture but not thickness.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Then we're going to throw a little bit of reverb on it. I'll do 30.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one.
And now we're going to throw something like micro shift or maybe doubler on it just to give it some spread outside of what the panning already does.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
You guys can hear the music and everything, right? Just want to make sure you guys can all hear that. Everybody in Instagram, you guys can hear the music. I know YouTube can. I'm just trying to make sure that Instagram can.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. up, hello, me, my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up.
Boy, you fucked up, hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello, me, my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up.
All right, good. I was just making sure. Thank you, guys. Let me actually show you guys this. See, I'm streaming on two things right now, so I didn't even realize that I didn't show you guys the screen. So let me go back in here. Pro Tools. Plus game. Transition. There we go. Sorry, guys.
Boy, you fucked up, hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello, me, my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up.
Boy, you fucked up, hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello, me, my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to.
Hold up. This shit sounds fast on my Instagram. So hold on a second, guys. Let me figure something out, because that sounds weird. Hold up. That ain't supposed to be sounding that fast to you guys. Settings. Hold up. This shit sounds fast on my Instagram. So hold on a second, guys. Let me figure something out, because that sounds weird. Hold up. That ain't supposed to be sounding that fast to you guys. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that shit sounds weird on this. Check. Yeah, see, like I'm talking faster in my live stream. Check. Yeah, see, like I'm talking faster in my live stream. All right, we're going to stop the stream to Instagram. Sorry, guys. If you guys are on Instagram and you want to see me streaming live, for some reason the audio is going way faster in Pro Tools or in IG than it is on anything. So yeah, if you guys want to view me live, go on my YouTube. I'm live on there, so you guys can see it right there. Damn, that was weird. That's so weird. Like, I was playing the audio back on my Pro Tools, and it literally was just like fast as hell. I don't even know. Does it sound like I'm speaking fast to you guys? Like on YouTube, does it sound fast to you guys? It's one thing I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to get this stream to be like super clean, but for some reason it's not. Alright, I'm gonna play the audio. Let me see.
Boy, you fucked up, hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello, me, my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up.
Boy, you fucked up, hello.
She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to gain. I'm with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip. She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you.
She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see. She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' next one. Fed up. Made up. Next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one.
Every time I fed up. Made up. Next one. Fed up. Fed up. Fed up. Fed up. Made up. Next one. Fed up. Made up. Next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next.
Fed up. Made up. Next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one.
Fed up. Made up. Next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with.
Fed up. Made up. Next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next.
Fed up. Made up. Next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one.
I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fuck.
And I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. And I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fuck.
And I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, and I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me.
And I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up.
And I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked.
And I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
And I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up.
And I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Every time I see, and I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
And I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
All right, we're gonna pump up this bass and this kick a little bit more and make these drums just smack a little harder.
I'm getting mine. My next one got a nice ass, so I'll be fine. She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, and that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell her that's a no for me. Give me your ass to kiss, but you ain't gon' shit on me. My steak, son, is well done, I'm 8-1. Next one, don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking. Next one, don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Next one, don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Next one, don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Next one, don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Next one, don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, and that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell her that's a no for me. Give me your ass to kiss, but you ain't gon' shit on me. My steak, son, is well done, I'm 8-1. Your player card is decline, I'm getting mine. My next one got a nice ass, so I'll be fine. She wasn't love.
So I can tell this is one of my old mixes because I used to use this plugin all the time. Then I stopped using it. It just became too harsh. Take a little break real quick while I roll up. Talk to you guys for a second. Oh, Slip and Slide just mentioned me in their story. There we go. But yeah, what's going on, everybody, today? Whoever's tuned in, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. I'm mixing down Power Couple's song called Pay Homage. It is a song that I did a while ago, but then he added his wife to the song, so I'm redoing the song and pretty much remixing the whole thing. So whoever is tuned in, I truly appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out with me, watching me work. If you guys got any questions, any comments, any topics you want to talk about while I'm doing my breaks and stuff, definitely shoot them in the comments. I want to chit chat with you guys and have conversations about things. So feel free for sure to just comment below, say what you want to say and topics you want to talk about or questions you guys have about what I'm doing. Even if it's not pertaining to what I'm doing, you can ask any questions you guys would like. I'm here to help and answer questions. That's what I love to do. I do need to go grab a drink, though. If I could ask whoever's in this to go ahead and hit that share button, share it on your social media, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, whatever, just go ahead and hit share just to help the algorithm a little bit. I'm going to go grab a drink. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back. All right. Let me share this on my Facebook. Man, my stomach just started hurting horribly. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Just trying to get some new people to come in and join. So bear with me. I'm sitting here posting status real quick. There we go. Hopefully more people tune in. If not, it's cool. Just trying to build a community here. Oh, let me get this blunt rolled up. Talk to you guys while we do that. Artists, did you know that if your music is played in any small business, whether it's a barbershop, a small clothing store, a restaurant, mom pop diner, whatever it is, did you know that you're actually owed performance royalties for that? Did you know that it was illegal for any business to be playing Spotify out of their business? So artists, if you guys really want to start to really crack down and make money for the things that you guys should be making money off of and not just streams, because personally I think artists have put too much reliance on streams. They have turned streams into the end all be all when streams are just another option. Streams are, if you can't buy my record or you don't want to buy my song or my album or my project, then stream it, right? But a lot of artists will go into the first thing they say is stream my songs or, go check out my songs on Spotify, which sure, it gives them a free sample for them to check out. But in reality, artists, you should be pushing for people to buy your music. You should be pushing your own website. If you're an artist in 2024 and you don't have a website, your own personal website that's named after you, such and such artist.com, then you're slacking. You guys got to get on this business game because it's not just art. This is the music business. So we're not just about creating music. We're about making business. making business happen. So if you don't have a platform that you own, you're always going to be relying on other platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff to really do the things that you can do independently if you were to take the time and build that community and build that platform for yourself. And the platform doesn't need to be no $1 billion app or nothing. You can go and make a simple website, one-page website that doesn't make people overwhelmed. That's a lot of people's issues is when you guys create websites, you overwhelm the person that's on it, so they click off of it. They go away. There is a psychological science to all this stuff that we do, and if you guys study it and you start to learn it, I promise you, you'll start winning. It's just that a lot of people don't want to plan things. They don't want to, treat this like it's a business, but they want to make money. That doesn't make sense. That's backwards. And I personally think artists, these streaming platforms made you guys lazy. I used to see artists going out of state every month. I used to see artists pushing out mixtapes out their trunk with the physical CDs. And now you got people who they post a song, they post it on their social media, they post it on Spotify, and they say, there you go, I put in the work. If a lot of you guys knew what the hell it took us to make money off of music back in 2009, 2010, even 2007, 8, when I started really making music and doing it as a business, it took a lot more work. It took a lot more investment. It took a lot more all of that. Like, we had to go out there and buy physical CDs. And shout out to people that are still doing that, like this right here. Oh, my boy Vinny right here with his Vinny Madison. Like, he's got these printed up. When he sends you merch, he sends you this. So that's a grind that a lot of people aren't doing anymore. And don't get me wrong, like, having CDs isn't the main thing that I'm saying. It's just a matter of taking things in your own hands instead of just putting things on platforms and saying it's there. If that platform were to die today, your fan base would die today. A lot of you guys who have a fan base on Spotify or Apple Music, they don't go to your social media. They don't go to anything else. They just go to your Spotify. So if you were to all of a sudden get taken off of Spotify, you would have no way to gain those people back because you have no ownership of the platform that you are on, and you have no ownership of their information. Same thing with like Instagram. If Instagram were to die and say somebody hacked your profile today and you had some big connections that you were building in there, but you never got their phone numbers, never got their emails, never got anything outside of the Instagram, well, now your whole opportunity is ruined. And that's why I say to artists all the time, this shit is deeper than just putting songs out. If you want to just put songs out, sure, you could be an artist. That doesn't mean you're going to be an artist that makes it in the music industry. Being an artist is being an artist. You just create. That doesn't mean that you do it as a profession. And I've seen people go from not wanting to live, music as a profession, all of a sudden they do something and it makes them a lot of money, and they're like, yeah, I want to make this my living. So they figure out how to make it a business. And when you make it a business and you really, really focus on the business side of things, that's when you see things start to change instead of hoping and wishing. If you were to open up a store, would you hope and wish that you're going to get customers coming in? No, you'd advertise. You'd go out there and tell people about the store. You'd have people telling people about the store. You'd make a commercial for the store. You'd put out flyers for the store. You'd go walk around the neighborhood and tell people, hey, we got a new store at this, blah, blah, blah. That's how you get your name out, right? As a store, as a business. So the same thing should be done as an artist. You guys should be getting out there, stepping up, and going to different cities and going to events. C Mill, what's up, buddy? Going to events and even just shaking hands with people, not just trying to get something from people, but shaking hands with people and building relationships. Because I feel like a lot of artists, like I said, they rely too much on the streams, too much on the digital platforms, and you guys forget that we're humans. Human interaction, physical interaction with people will always, always, always trump that digital interaction. I promise you. I was just in Atlanta last week talking with people that I watch on YouTube all the time. if I'd have just stayed on the internet, if I'd have just kept reaching out to them on the internet, it wouldn't have happened like that. But I got in the places. They happened to be in the same building. And I reached out and I said, hey, what's up? How's it going? I watch you guys' stuff all the time. Big love, you know, that's super dope. You feel me? Like that is something that shows me that, like, stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of your city, stepping out of your own creative realm can bring opportunities, can get you to be introduced to people you never thought you'd be shaking hands with. And hell yeah, bro. That shit, I mean, going to Atlanta in general inspired me, but just being able to be around the people that I was around and meeting DJ Scream and talking to him and getting, like, you know, advice from just different people in this game that are just really in it for a long time. And the funniest thing is we were talking to DJ Scream, and DJ Scream said to us, he said, man, honestly, it's a crazy time right now for music because there is no, like, blueprint for anything anymore. Like, there used to be, like, yeah, this is the way the artists do it. They go in the 90s, you make a demo CD, you take it to a record label, you talk to an A&R, you possibly get signed, they put you on a tour, blah, 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 right? That was how it happened. That was the 90s. Early 2000s, now we're starting to get into, yeah, more people are showing up to record labels, and we're getting people sending in MP3s, and we're getting people doing this stuff. And all of a sudden, there was no social medias at that point. And then all of a sudden, YouTube came out, MySpace came out, Facebook came out, Twitter came out, Instagram came out, TikTok came out. So now we have all these places where people can be discovered. But at the same time, it's oversaturated. We got so many different people doing things. So there is no route. There is no lane. There is no path. It's called work hard, be consistent, and be different and stand out. So it's all about being creative. It's all about getting out there and spreading your name, spreading your music, and finding the right fan base, because there are 8 billion people in this world. So you are guaranteed to be able to find at least 100,000 people that think like you, act like you, and want to be like you. So that could be 100,000 fans. But a lot of people don't understand that. And when I was talking to DJ Scream, he was like, it's crazy because people sleep on what they're told to do so much. And it's such a simple game, but people don't want to do it because it's content. Everything is about content right now. Whether it's you performing something, doing something like I'm doing right now, this is giving you guys content. This is me giving you guys content. You can take this, I can clip this later. You guys can clip this and share this. This is content. So it doesn't have to be you performing your song every time. It doesn't have to be you doing this crazy music video all the time. It doesn't even have to be you guys all the time. It could be other people. If you have a song about heartbreak and you show B-roll clips of things you got online of other people breaking up, or a girl walking around sad with tears down her face, this is what content is. It's giving somebody a reason to watch and listen to your music or the video that you made. If it's always about look at me, that's self-serving. You're trying to tell people I'm hot, and that's not going to make people want to gravitate to you. If I were to sit there and tell you guys all the time, I'm the hottest engineer, wouldn't that get old and boring? Like, let other people speak for you. Let people say you're the hottest this, you're the hottest that. But they won't say it until they have the content to post. So if you post a song of you showing some shit that people can relate to, man, this is my song, I relate to this so much, this artist is speaking the truth right now. Okay, that's a lot better cosign than, man, I speak nothing but the truth, check out this song. That's your opinion on your own self. Self-proclamation is no proclamation. Always remember that. You can self-proclaim to be anything you want, but the proof is really in what people, the community says, and what they really, really, really see. Yes, exactly. People are more interested in the human behind the gift rather than just the gift itself. Exactly. Like, guys, we are humans. We all have hearts. We all have minds. We all think and we all feel. So therefore, and I don't give a fuck if you think you're the toughest person in this world. At the end of the day, you still have emotions. You still feel things. So I don't give a shit if you're like, oh man, I ain't got no heart. My shit's cold. My shit's ice. I don't give a shit what you say. I done seen the toughest gangster motherfuckers cry. I done seen the toughest gangster motherfuckers throw fits about things because they couldn't get their own way, because guess what? They're emotional too. So guys, understand, if you can relate to people, if you can get people to relate to you and your situation, if you can get people to see from the same point of view that you've been at, that they've been at. Then you can get people to follow you. You can get people to really support you. But instead, we're too focused on, I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm the hottest. I got a new hot song. And a lot of you guys don't even market yourselves right, to be honest with you guys. If you put out a fucking piece of content and your song's not out, what are you doing? We're not like multi-billion-dollar companies like PlayStation and stuff where people are anticipating. You know, we're anticipating Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto can do this for years. They can drag us on for another 4 years and people still buy Grand Theft Auto 6. That's because they built their brand. Did they do that with the first Grand Theft Auto? No. A lot of people that played Grand Theft Auto now didn't even play the first Grand Theft Auto. I did. But a lot of people I know that still play this shit, they've never even played the first or second one. But guess what? That company built up their brand with what? Consistency. Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, 3, 4. And every time it got better. Every time it improved. So now, it went from looking like little blocks in like fake little cities. I can show you guys a video of it in a second. But I used to play Grand Theft Auto 1 on my brother's computer. And that shit was trash. But it was fun at the time. But now, because it's evolved and it stayed consistent, guess what? It built its brand, it built its fan base, it built all the people that want to play it, right? It's the same thing you got to do with your music brand, with your music, with your whatever you are. If you're an artist, an engineer, producer, whatever it is, you got to build it up. Why do you guys think I still do this? I'm still building my brand. This is me building my brand, talking to you guys and relating with you guys and giving you guys advice. And this is me building my brand, okay? Because my brand is, one, I want to provide quality service. I want to provide quality information, and I want to help educate people to help people grow. That is my brand. I don't care about making the hottest records in the world, and that's not my number one goal. My number one goal is to help people get what they want out of their music. Whether it's a great sound or a new sound, or whether it's the first time they've ever recorded and they want to hear themselves for the first time and they want to be blown away by how they sound. Well, that's what I provide. I also provide knowledge as for the business of artists, producers, and stuff like that, how to grow and how to build your business better and how to get things into different avenues for yourself. I also help artists and producers understand the craft and understand the technical side of things. So those are my services that I provide, but that's not all I'm going to sit here and talk to you guys about. I'm going to sit there and talk to you guys about important things that are going on in the music industry. I'm going to talk to you guys about my opinions on things. I'm going to talk to you guys about all the different things that can help relate to what we go through as a community. Okay? So if I'm speaking on, for instance, right now, TikTok just took down all of the UMG music. So what does that mean for you artists? That means you guys have a higher chance of getting selected for music. So that means you need to be more creative with your song names. You need to put out more music that is relatable, that has stuff that is like TikTok worthy content, not even worthy content, but worthy style music, so that it has a breakdown or a spot where you kind of have like a simple saying that can relate to something in such a broad way that a lot of people can make content about it. Like I just had this song that my boy Dreadlock Esco and I are doing. It's called On the Low. And the hook goes, swinging at night, grinding on the low. While you flossing in the club, I'm picking up so much dough, right? Now, that part right there could show people simply night shift workers, people working overnight in hospitals, working overnight in fucking factories, whatever, right? Those people can do content with that. But now, also, the next part says, I'm picking up so much dough. So much dough. I'm picking up so much dough, right? I could send that to a pizza shop and say, hey guys, can you guys make a video of you guys just picking up pizza dough? I'm picking up so much dough. So it's relatable and it's useful in many different ways. Multi-uses. That's why it's important to be creative with your songs, your wording, your phrases, all of that. Because how people use it. Think about it, Nardo Wick. That what the fuck was that? What the fuck is that? That right there is 2 seconds of his song. But so many people use that for a piece of content that it blew that fucking song up. But you guys don't think like that. Gotta have a business mindset for this shit, guys. I just dropped weed. Oh, there it is. I hate when I drop nugs out of my blunt. Whoever's in here, make sure you say what's up. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are rolling up a blunt right now. I'm gonna go back live mixing in a second. I just wanted to get some stuff off my mind for you guys and go on a little tangent about that stuff because I see so many artists. I want to make it. I want to make it. I want to make it big. I want to do this. And I'm like, are you doing content? Like, nah, man. Forget that content stuff. Content's for fucking lames, for losers. I want my music to speak for itself. That's not how this business works anymore. I wish our fucking talent could speak for itself. There'd be a lot more talented, fucking successful, famous people. But instead, it's more about who's working harder, knows how to get the attention of people, and also keep the attention of people. And if you guys watch Gary Vee, the biggest thing that you guys want to invest in right now is attention. Because when you grab more attention and more attention and more attention and more attention, people start to buy in. And now that's okay. If you have a scammy product, yes, that sounds shady. But if you have a good product, like your music, and it actually is serving to people, it's music that is going to help somebody or make somebody have a great day or give somebody a great vibe or help them through a situation, then yeah, why not? Why not try to get them to buy into that? That's what you're supposed to do as an artist. You're supposed to get them to buy into your brand, buy into your sound, buy into liking your music. And if you're scared to do that, then don't be in the music business because that is what business is. You can't sit there and focus on, oh, I'm just going to be the hottest. I'm going to make sure I make the hottest music. That's not going to get people to just to like you. And I'm not saying that like, oh, they have to, people do have to like you as a person to listen to your music and be a fan of you. I can like one person's song and not know anything about them. But if I'm going to be a fan of that person or that artist, I know about them. Like I'm a fan of Jay-Z. I know about his history. I know about his wife. I know about his kids. I don't know them, but I at least know about them. I know facts about Jay-Z. That's the same thing you guys want to develop as fans. You want people to have facts about you guys. Like, man, yeah, this artist, he's one of my favorite unsigned artists. He's got a kid. He be out there work. He's got a career that he's working. Like there's many things that if you show people and they can get to know you, when they really are becoming a fan, they're going to want to know more than just a song. They actually have information about you. Because I know you guys have your favorite artists and you probably know something beyond their music. Same thing with actors. If you have a favorite actor, I guarantee you know something beyond their acting. That's because you're a fan of them, not just a fan of the movie they were in. So that's what we're trying to develop is more artists to understand the mindset to develop the fans and to grow your fan base from a listener to a fan. Because there's a huge difference. I could have 1,000 listeners and no fans. They listen to one song of yours. That doesn't mean they're a fan. That means they're a listener of one song. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Like, that's a great thing. Keep pushing the music out to them because they're already a listener, right? But the content that you push, if it's constantly self-serving, they're not going to grow into a fan. They might actually stop listening. Or they might not even follow you anymore and just listen to your music in general. It's a tricky game. Like, you really got to be out there trying to, one, talk with people. You got to comment back on stuff. You got to seem like a person, not just emojis. You don't want to seem like a robot. Second, is putting yourself out there and talking about things, not just here's my music, here's my music, here's my music. I was just telling my boy Dredd this, like, we have been doing nothing but shooting content for the past 6 months. And we have about 30 songs that we have to put out. Now, in those 30 songs, there's a lot of different topics. There's a lot of different subjects. But with those songs, we have all different types of content, from performance content to him just talking about the song and why he made it. And then we have other people listening to the song and we have them giving their opinions and feedback, random strangers and stuff like that. So we have all different sorts of content that's not just self-serving content to say, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. It was, we walked up to some people and said, hey, have you ever, gone through this in life? If you have, we would love for you to listen to this song and let us know what you think. And, oh, yeah, let me take a listen. And they take a listen and people either tears come to their eyes because it's a song about like being alone and stuff like that. So There's all different ways to just be creative and get your music out there. And you got to really step out there and stop being shy. You can't be scared to approach people. You can't be scared to talk to people or go out in public. It's a grind, guys. It is a grind. You got to work hard at it. Especially with 1 million songs a year dropping. Like, did you guys really know? How many songs do you guys think drop a day on Spotify? Just on Spotify. We're not talking Apple Music, anything else. On Spotify alone, how many songs a day do you think drop? Let's look it up so I can give you guys the exact. Uploaded to Spotify daily 2024. You guys ready for this? As of right now, 2024, approximately 100,000 new songs are being uploaded to Spotify's music streaming platform every single day. So if you're not doing things to stand out in 2024, updated. Sorry, January 18th. What's up, J-Dub, man? What's going on with you, bro? Right now, okay, so as of right now, updated. Let's see, there is 100 and... I want to say it just said 180,000. Yeah, 180,000. Damn, no. 1.8 million songs have been uploaded every month. So you guys are in a this is crazy. You guys are in a community of musicians that are uploading 1.8 million songs a month, not a year, not a fucking quarter, not every 3 months, not every 6 months, every month. I'm using an iPhone camera. I got my iPhone camera hooked up to my OBS and then switched over. So yeah, I'm doing a virtual camera right now through my iPhone. But yeah, guys, 1.8 million songs uploaded every month. So how are you gonna stand? How are you going to stand out? How are you going to make your content stand out? How are you going to make people relate to you? And it's not about pushing people to the side and overshining other people, because there's so many different artists and there's so many different people in this world that you can really have a fan base that doesn't even listen to half the songs that you know by other artists. Like, they might not even know artists that you know, but that's why music is so great. Like, I can name artists right now that I listen to that I guarantee probably all 5 of you in here do not listen to. Okay? And that's because everybody has their own taste. Everybody listens to music for their own different reasons. I listen to music sometimes when I want to get inspired. Sometimes when I'm just like, oh, you know, I need to fill this empty space right now in the house or whatever. Like, I don't want to hear silence. I want to hear music. You know, driving around, what type of mood am I in? You know, so every time you listen to music, it's a different reason. So, what's good? What's good, Tommy? It's really, when it comes down to, you know, putting out content and stuff, like, be as creative as you can. Do as many different ideas as you can, because you never know who's going to attract. Sometimes the performance ones attract only artists. Sometimes you doing a song that asks people if you've ever been through a certain situation, and you actually, like, talk about a situation that they might have been through, that might get you more people to listen to you and connect with you more. It's all about the connection nowadays, guys. It's not about just being hot. Like, there's so much hot music out. What the hell is the point of saying that you're hot? Connect with people. How does my music connect with you more than other people? Or why should this song be the one that you pick over others? Because it's going to connect with you more. You're going to feel it more. It's going to have more of a meaning to you. You feel me? Like, there's no reason why artists should be sitting there like, oh, I'm the hottest, bro. We've been doing that since 2008, since I started, 2006. I've been hearing that. You want to know what happens to most of those people? They flop. Most of the people that ever came to me, hey, bro, I swear to God, I'm gonna be the artist that blows up and takes you. They stop rapping. Half of them don't rap no more. Half of them don't even make music no more because guess what? Their ego was bigger than their work ethic. I've been in this game for years. My boy Delvon will tell you. He's worked with me when I first started. I've been in this shit 16 years. And I've seen people come and go real fast because of their egos. And they don't understand the business. They think it's so easy to make money in this music business, and it's not. You have a better chance in opening up a mom and pop store and making money that next year than you do ever making money in the music business in your first 5-10 years. The ego cannot be bigger than the passion. The ego cannot be bigger than the talent. The ego cannot be harder than the dedication and the hard work. I got my ass out of my own city, my hometown. I moved. I got my ass up and said, fuck it, I'm moving. Got down here and started busting my ass. I didn't know one person down here in Florida. In 1 year, I had over 100 clients. I worked so hard in a year that I burnt myself out. So I don't like hearing when people are like, oh, well, they're just going to come. No, nobody's going to just come to you. Nobody's just going to come to your music and find you. Nobody's going to magically find you, especially with 1.8 million songs being uploaded every month. There is no chance. You have a higher chance of winning the lottery. You have a higher chance of winning the lottery nowadays than you do having your song just randomly fucking blown up. So guys, put in the work. I'm telling you. I'm sorry I'm going on this rant and all, but it's like I really sometimes just get so fired up about this shit because like I know so many goddamn talented artists. It's so frustrating because it's like I know so many damn talented artists that are literally sitting on their asses, letting their ego drive them instead of their actual work ethic. And for me, it's like, bruh, it's discouraging because it's like I watch so many people give up on something they could have won with. And it's not always going to be a constant win. Don't get me wrong, guys. Like, I work with Sigroy. Sigroy is, like, honestly, one of the most successful artists that I've worked with out of any of the artists in Syracuse. He is one of the most successful. And I'm not talking about just, like, signing-wise, because bad news, yeah, he got signed and everything. Like, shout out to him, shout out to Scory, and shout out to Tusi and all them. But Sigroy was the first in Syracuse to hit 1 million plays on Spotify and all that stuff. He was the first in Syracuse to have people from all over California and stuff like that knowing his songs with no promotion. This man. But bro, I'm telling you guys, like, Sigroy, what I was saying about Sigroy is like we've put in a lot of work. And our work has gone up and down and up and down. There's been no set path. His first song did amazing. He hit 300,000 views on his first song with no promotions, with no marketing. We're like, what the hell? How did that even happen? Second song, flop. Third song, flop. Fourth song, flop. Okay, what happened? Now we start trying to figure shit out. And we still haven't figured it out because guess what? The music business is no guaranteed way. There's no set lane. There's no set path. If there was a set path, he would be famous right now, and I'd be up with him working every day in the studio. Nobody else. I'd be basically his 40, just like Drake. But this music business is not like that. You have to figure out your fan base. That's one thing I'll say we didn't focus on was developing that fan base. What made me call them flops compared to 300,000 within the first month? So this is how I look at things in a business perspective, okay? In a business perspective, you got to look at if a song does successful, right? Let's look at the numbers. Let's look at the shares. I'm not talking about the plays though. The plays can be one thing, but the shares, the comments, the reactions, the messages to the artist. Damn, this song is fire. Stuff like that, right? We got a ton of those with his first song. A ton. Like people were commenting like crazy. People were sharing it like crazy. People were doing all that. Second song, we barely got anything. We barely got a share. We barely got a comment. We barely got any of that stuff. Third song, we got some, but it was up and down. And he was still finding his sound. So that was part of the thing. Because the first song he ever dropped, Her, was his first song he ever made. So it wasn't like he's been out there putting out music before. He had never put out a song, never written a song, never recorded a song. Went out there, put out his first song, and all of a sudden, boom, it hit 300,000 on SoundCloud. And we're like, whoa, how? What the hell did you pay for? He said, I didn't pay for nothing. I shared it on Twitter into this community that is for my college, and it got blown up. People were just sharing it left and right. And you can go look on SoundCloud right now. It has, I think, over 1,000 shares. Like, the thing is crazy. It got shared a ton. So with that, we ended up, we put out a music video for the next one, put out a music video for the third one. Nothing came out of those. We can see the numbers change and people not really reacting to it. That's what I call a flop. And a flop to me is like people didn't react to it. People didn't take the art as we thought they would. It happens. That's why it's art. It's subjective. It's always going to be, you may think that this song is going to be your most fire song, but then all of a sudden the next song that you thought was like not even whack, but not it, or just not finished, or not even up to your best quality, that song is the one that most likely will blow. And it's happened to me with beats. It's happened to people that I know with songs. I've picked songs or beats for people like, yeah, I know you're going to fuck with this one. They ain't fuck with none of them. And then I go through my beats that aren't finished, and they're like, bro, what was that? That shit was hard. So for me, I always go by reactions. So if you look at flops, numbers, and reactions. Now, once we got into our little groove of finding our sound, we got into this new song, or this new project that he did called Summer's Over, and he did this song, I Don't Know. That song right there, everybody loved it. Right now, I can show you guys right now on Spotify, we are at, I would say 4 or 5 million streams just from that. So I Don't Know has 5 million streams. And Together has 2.5 million. Her has 2.9. So we have 3 songs right now in the millions. One is Late at Night is about to hit 1 million also on Spotify. But still, we're sitting around 41,000 monthly listeners for the past year. So we found his crowd with those 40,000 people, but now we need to find more people. So that's what I'm trying to explain to artists is, once you start to develop a sound, once you start to develop a style, once you start to find your lane, your people will stay. They're going to stay. And even if you try new stuff, they're going to stay. You see, we tried some rock stuff. We tried some rappy, trappy pop stuff. It was different, but it didn't work. It didn't get the reactions that the other ones did, right? And maybe it's because we didn't market it to the right people. We should have pushed it to new people. But we had the marketing to, we had 70,000 monthly listeners in 2021, 80,000 in 2022, and then it dropped. So we've been trying to build that up ever since. And that's why I tell artists, you can't look at your path and think it's going to be like this. There is no business path that is like a straight line. There's always going to be the dips, ups and downs. And sometimes it might be a small dip. And then you pick it back up and you gain a lot. Sometimes it might be a huge dip and send you back down to the bottom that you think, number-wise or whatever. But at the end of the days, it's really about developing a connection. And marketing, what marketing strategies? I think Hobson said it best. The best marketing is when it doesn't feel like it's marketing and it feels like it's something that is relatable. When you can relate to something, when I can connect with something, that's the best marketing. See, you guys think of marketing as buy this, check out this, new song out. Hey guys, I'm the new art. No, that's advertising. That's promoting. Marketing is when they make you feel like you need that just because the person in the video, like it looked like for instance, Gatorade, okay? Whenever we watched Gatorade commercials as a kid, what did we see? People playing sports, people working out, people sweating their asses off, right? Then all of a sudden you seen what? The sweat was the color of the Gatorade or the Powerade. And then, boom, they open up that Gatorade, they drink it. Now they're going even harder. Did they tell us? Did they say anything about drink this Powerade, it's going to make you? No. We watched them do the things. They're sweating. They're all drained out. Oh, now they drink that Gatorade and they go and jump into the game again and they're doing double as good. Marketing. That's marketing. You guys got to understand that this is not just some gimmicky shit that you can be like, hey guys, new song out. Like, why do you think people like Apple, Nike, Gatorade, I'm trying to think of other brands that have really just stayed around for years? Because their marketing doesn't feel like marketing. It doesn't feel like they're trying to sell you something. When Apple shows you their new phone. It's a new innovation. It's like, oh my God, this is new. It's not crazy new. There's nothing crazy new about these things, but the way they present it to you is as if it's some groundbreaking, amazing fucking piece of technology that we've never had before. But I have this phone and I have the 11 right now. You guys are watching me on an 11. You guys can't tell the difference between 11 and 15. You guys are watching me on an iPhone 11. I'm using a 15 right here. But you can't tell the difference because guess what? The marketing was so good that we thought this was going to be so much different than that. It's not. It looks the same. It literally functions the same, but it has a couple new extra little features that are a little bit better. That's marketing. It's getting you to understand why that you need this. Why do I need this? Well, I need your songs because they're going to help me through a tough time. Well, I need your song because it's going to make me want to propose to my girlfriend. Well, I need your song because I lost a parent and this song will make me feel like that parent is right next to me. I need your song because I've gone through these same situations that you're talking about and I can relate to it and it can help me out of it. I need your song because I had a horrible day and it's Friday and I want to have a fun night. That's what's marketing. When you guys can explain to somebody, you need my song because of this, and you don't need to say it to them, you need my song. I think you would fuck with this song just because it's Friday. You want to turn up tonight. This is definitely your song. Boom. I just marketed to you guys. Simple as hell. That's one way. We can go into other ways too. I can show you guys. I could pull up content right now for you guys that we can study and show you guys that's so on point with like how people. Here, let's do it. Transition. Let's go. TikTok. Connor. Price. Oops. All right, this guy right here. Genius. Fucking genius marketing guy, okay? You guys want to talk about having some of the best content out. He's entertaining. He's giving you different types of content. So this is one right here.
Yo. Oh yeah, so he was telling me that if you cut a carrot a certain way, you can play it like a flute. He really thinks that's gonna work? Apparently it's a thing. Just ignore him. Ready? Yeah, do me a favor. Pull up that...
It's funny.
Pull up that one session with...
Here's his song.
Yeah, look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I wouldn't... Did it. W's only, you know I've been... winning. Top of...
Now, if you look, the guy that was on the flute was whispering the ad-libs. The funny part was he's making a flute out of a carrot. But guess what the song name is? Flute Song. Boom. Marketing. Okay? Now, he did this by shooting 3 different times himself, 3 different outfits, 3 different personalities. One's the producer, one's the artist, and one's the annoying random person in the background doing the weird thing. This got him so many views and so many plays that this song blew up, and this ended up becoming one of his most viral songs, and everybody started using this song for a lot of advertisements. And now McDonald's even used it. So that's one example. Another example is right here where he has right here on the door. Now, if you guys watch, see everything, like they're different themes and everything, but it's the same backdrop, same type of stuff going on. But if you watch the door, it's kind of funny. He does this on all the... I gave everything. Okay, you see that on the door? Right there. He always puts a note on the door. It's a subliminal note to show you, to see if you guys are paying attention. That might be the song name. It might be the date that the song is dropping. It might be a little message or something like that. Either way, he puts that on almost every video. Okay, so it's small things for people to pay attention to. Then he goes and makes it entertaining.
Yo, what up? All right, so I got these lyrics and a melody.
So this one is him and his producer, actually.
Stuck in my head, but I need a crazy beat for it ASAP.
Let me hear it.
On the move and I can't stop, won't slow down, gotta keep going. Storm coming, these waves crash on me, but I just keep rowing.
I think I know what to do.
Guitar. No, I need like a hard beat.
Nah, trust me.
All right.
On the move moving, I can't stop, won't slow down, gotta keep going. Storm coming, these waves crash on me, but I just keep growing. I just go where the wind takes, never wanna have been safe. Can't make a new way, find a new lane if you don't risk take. And I ain't slowing down for no one, only way.
So again, entertaining, had a little funniness to it. The guy, the little facial expressions and stuff like that. So there's one example, okay? That's just one. I can give you guys 10 more easily. He has another one where he did this thing called Spin the Globe, where he goes in and he spins the globe. He puts his finger on a random country, and whatever country he puts it on, he finds an artist in that country, collaborates with them, and then makes a video like this for. This is all simple content, guys. Stuff to sit there and think out and just be like, you know what? I think this would be a good idea if I did it this way. Okay, I've even done content like this with my people, and I'm not even a video person. So for me, I know it's easy. I've sat there and done it. So I don't like hearing excuses as to, oh, well, I got all this stuff I got to do as an artist. Yeah, and if you want to do anything successful as an artist, you have to put a lot of work in. It's not like a normal 9 to 5. You can't just work 5 hours a day and expect to get somewhere in the music business. Like, it's not going to work like that. But let me jump into this mix, guys. I know I've been ranting for a while, but I needed to let that out. I feel like you guys kind of appreciated that. So I hope that helped you guys a little bit and gave you some inspiration, maybe lit a fire under your ass and just really was like, yo, that's what I need to be doing. Because I'll tell you, I know a lot of you guys have good music. I know a lot of you guys have great music, but it's just not marketed, man. But let's without further ado, let's jump back into this mix for my boy and his wife, of course, because they a killer duo. So we're going to jump into this mix.
Next one, don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one.
Every time I
One thing I do wish about this beat is it had just a little more different melodies into it, because the melody is so... I'll show you guys what the melody is like real quick. So let's take all the beat out. So there's just the melody real quick. And it's very like... It's like a... I don't know. It's in and out. Watch.
Pay homage. Why I respect this.
damn it. My mic did this thing again. Hold on. Sometimes my hotkeys get messed up. All right, there we go. Delete those. F16. All right, so basically, when it comes down to vocals, okay? All right, so basically when it comes down to vocals, if I play just the vocals for you.
Next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with.
So most of the energy is focused between 250 and about 4,000. Okay, you get some of this up here. Like you definitely want to have some of this, but you don't want to have like crazy high. So right now I have a lot of vocal presence from 125 over to about 4,000. So in that area, which is a big range, you want to find out where your most definitive point of the vocal is. And I know mine is usually around 500 to 2,000. That's usually the typical point. So what I do there is if I'm in a sample and I pull this sample, like, let's just say this guy right here, I boosted that one. These were all kind of boosted because they were very soft. This one I did some weird mid-side thingy too. But up here at the actual sample, the melody bus, this is all the melodies together. Now, this part right here, if you listen to this,
Next one.
let's mute this, play just this. So all that was right there was a noise, which makes it end up being harsh later on. So when I boost and boost and boost and boost later on, when I get into the mastering and all that stuff, we're going to be pushing up those. Yeah, exactly. I just wanted to control that high-end sizzle, and I wanted to just kind of like cut it out from where the vocals are going to be. Now, you can see right here, I did pull this up, and if you listen to this, that's more of the actual, that's where the melody sits. So I wanted to get that kind of brought up more, but I don't want it to compete with the vocals. So this is just for me to hear it more. I might adjust it later on, but for right now, that's what I wanted to do, was hear what that was, what I was pulling out with right there. All right. I might have to close OBS and start it back up because this hotkey is not working. And I need it to work in order for me to do this. This sucks. All right, hold on 1 second, guys. Stay in here because once I... Oh, no, because if I end it and then go back live, it'll start as a new live. Sheet. All right.
Next one, you gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell her that's a no for me. Give me your ass to kiss, but you ain't gonna shit on me. My steak, son, is well done, I'm 8-1. Your player card is decline, I'm getting mine. My next one got a nice ass, so I'll be fine. She wasn't next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one. Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you come crawling back to me.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, and that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell her that's a no for me. Gave me your ass to kiss, but you ain't gon' shit on me. My steak, son, is well done, I'm A1. Your player card is decline, I'm getting mine. My next one got a nice ass, so I'll be fine. She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up.
Next one.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Sorry, guys. I might have to restart this. This sucks. I don't want to have to restart it. Let me try something real quick. Settings, hotkeys. Let's change it so it's not 16. Delete. All right, let's try that. Apply. Nope. Damn it, man. This is what happened to me. I'm trying to make it so that I can talk to you guys and not have to keep clicking over here and muting this, but
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, and that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell her that's a no for me. Gave me your ass to kiss, but you ain't gon' shit on me. My steak, son, is well done, I'm A1. Your player card is decline, I'm getting mine. My next one got a nice ass, so I'll be fine. She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole man made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter.
see, I can't have that doing that. I have to click on this every time. Damn it, man. All right, if you guys will stay here for 2 seconds, please stay in this. Stay on my channel. I'm gonna go ahead and restart. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart my my OBS. So give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm literally gonna stop this and restart it. I'm gonna restart OBS, and then I'm gonna get back on. So please stay on the channel. I'll be right back, guys. Right back. All right. We're back. Woo! We didn't lose it. Thank God. All right, cool. Let me get Pro Tools loaded back up. We're back. We got the 4 viewers. We're good. So that's all I was worried about. I don't want to lose everybody that was in here. So I appreciate everybody who's tuned in. We're loading up Pro Tools right now. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm trying to do this more and just really, educate people, help people, and just show you guys the process too, because some people don't understand the process. Sometimes it could be a quick process. I've gotten songs where it's taking me like 2 hours to mix, and I've gotten songs where it's taking me 20 hours to mix. Depends on the song. I want to make sure you guys can all hear me right now, so if I can get a thumbs up in the chat, that would be great. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in. Okay, power couple. Thank you. Cool. All right, so Pro Tools is just about loaded. Now, this is a light track from Power Couple. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If I were to show you one of our first sessions that I did for them, and even the one that did on their new song "Okay" that I just mixed for them, they are the layer king and queen. I swear. I love it though because it gives me more to be creative with, and it gives the record a lot more depth. Sometimes when artists do one vocal, it can kind of get plain. And my boy Devon is just a beast with his ad-libs and layering stuff. So this track actually just surprisingly is a little light compared to his usuals. But he knows how to layer it perfectly to give you that energy. That's what really matters. Some people layer things a little too much and they don't put the right layers on. And I feel like that's one thing I learned from Delvon when I was working with him when I was younger. He used to be a part of this group called Two Original. And it would always be like his verse had 3 layers on the ad-libs and just extra little emphasizers on certain words or certain phrases. And like I always loved it because it always reminded me of like Cali style recordings. Like if you listen to like some like old Tyga or certain just club artists in general, there was like this certain stack that they would do to hype things up, and he always did that. Like he always had that just perfect with it. Am I buffering to you guys, or is it glitchy? It's telling me my shit's not getting me good enough. It's telling me I got 2,000 kilobytes per second though. That's weird. You guys fuck with the vibe of the room and everything, the lighting and all that? Let me know. I've been trying to get this room kind of set up more. I'm waiting for my panels to get built, so I'll finally have my new acoustic panels. I took down my other ones that I had on the wall because they were all stained up from the old studio I had, and we had just everybody smoking weed and blunts in the booth and shit like that. So they were literally like, they were gray, but they were starting to turn like a yellowish brown, and it just looked horrible. So I didn't want to keep it up in here. And it made my house smell like weed even more than it does when I smoke my weed in the house. Because them things were in a booth where people would be 5-6 people deep in the booth smoking weed while the person's recording. I never understood that. But there would be like 5 or 6 of them in the booth smoking weed while the person's recording, and they would not open that door once. So it would just sit there and soak into those damn... Hey, definitely. I appreciate that. That's one thing I was trying to do. I didn't want to have no basic little ugly setup and make it look corny. Like I want it to be, you guys are watching me. It's appealing to the eyes. It's kind of, it's going to be a fun stream. I'm also going to be doing some competitions and stuff soon. So, we're going to be doing some artist competitions where I give you guys a beat and the artist records to the beat, and the best song gets a free mix on me. I'm also going to be doing one for the producers where I'm going to get a loop, give it to the producers. They can flip it however they want, and then the best loop will get mixed by me. So honestly, bro, the VSX headphones, I've heard great things about. My boy Matthew Wise is one of the spokespeople for the VSX. Hell yeah, bro. Definitely. I'll be letting you guys know when I get those going and everything. But my boy Matthew Wise is one of the spokespeople and testers for the Slate stuff. And I was skeptical about it at first. I'm not going to lie to you. I was very skeptical because I have the Slate mic. I'm not using it right now. I have it at my other studio. But I have the Slate mic. I like it. I love the Slate mic. I think it does great. Yeah, Matthew Wise from Pro Audio Files. Yep. But actually, he's not a part of Pro Audio Files anymore. From Wise Advice. Follow his new Instagram, Wise Advice. He dropped Pro Audio Files years ago. But my boy Matt Wise, he's Akon's engineer, and he even told me personally, he was like, bro, I was blown away with how good they are. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, dude. He was like, I don't like mixing in headphones. He goes, but I had to do a mix on the plane, and I had just the VSX headphones, and they did such a great job. He was like, I literally sometimes just check my mixes in there instead of going to the car and stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, there are definitely other headphone companies that are coming out with stuff that are trying to say that they can do that and all this other stuff. I think it's going to be more of an emerging thing. You're going to definitely want to have to, I think Slate did it the right way though, because they built it with their headphones. Like, you can't just use any pair of headphones you have. You have to do, like, you have to do it with their VSX headphones. If you don't have their VSX headphones, you can't use the plugin. It won't sound the same because they have a certain like hardware in them that makes them convert the sound a little bit differently. So I think the Slate ones are beast. And I think they're definitely a good investment for engineers that don't have good monitors and stuff. Like, I have pretty good monitors here, but I also work out of a high-end studio where that's where I usually double-check all my mixes and finalize some stuff on. So I have Barefoot monitors to work with. I have Genelec monitors to work with. I have the Yamahas that I have right here. I even have some custom ones. And I also use mix cubes. I have mix cubes here in my room. And then I also have, so before I even send out a mix, so before Delvon will actually get this mix, it'll be tested in 2 pairs of headphones. It'll be earbuds and over-the-ear headphones. And then it's going to be tested in my car. It's going to be tested in a Bluetooth speaker. It's going to be tested in my mix cubes. And it's going to be tested at the studio on 2 different speakers there. So it's going to go through at least 5 or 6, maybe even 7 different monitors before I even send it out, just to see if it translates on every single one. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to go back, make adjustments, and come back and listen to it again in those same pieces. And I write down notes and, too much bass or mid is poking out really heavy, stuff like that. And I'll do it per monitors. Yes, every mix I do. There's every once in a while where I'm really confident in a mix and I've been working on it for a while, and I just go, okay, I'm going to send this to the artist and I'm going to go check. But most of the time I do not do that because that results in a lot more revisions and changes in the end. And if I did something creatively, sometimes it could be overbearing in different speakers. I always tell artists to please check your first time in the car or in big speakers. Don't check on your phone. Don't check on headphones. I want you to feel it, but also have not just closed in on it. If you didn't have all those different monitors, could you still achieve this result you're looking for? Yeah, definitely. I always suggest I only need technically 3 things. I need a pair of headphones. I need a consumer pair of speakers, and I need the professional speakers that I mix on. The thing is, the consumer speakers aren't going to be as defined as my professional speakers, okay? But a lot of people, home studios, like Devon and them, they have their home studio, so they might have home studio monitors that might not be as low quality as a consumer monitor. It might not be as high quality as the top monitors I can record or mix on, but they still give more definition than an average consumer monitor. So the things I check for is, 1, does it translate on the consumer monitor? Like, is the bass overpowering, making it fuzzy? Are the vocals sounding harsh? Are they sounding leveled or something too loud or whatever? Then I have it set up for, in the headphones, is the bass too much? Is the reverb too much? Those are the questions I'm asking myself, because each environment you're going to hear different things a little bit more. Like in the headphones, you're going to hear a lot more reverb. You're going to hear more of the background special effects that I did. So I'm trying to make sure that those aren't taking away from the lead vocals and the actual song. It's just adding to it. It's creating this little extra sparkle. So that's the 3 things that I always check on. I just check it on the other monitors because I know I can trust those monitors a lot more, and they push out a little bit more definition, so I can hear if maybe, and this is really, really, really in depth, say maybe, for instance, my bass was too muddy at 80 hertz. It's not the easiest thing to hear on these speakers all the time. I go to the studio and I play them on the Barefoots. Them things are clean on the low end, so I can tell everything, what's muddy or not. So having those different monitors helps, but it's not an end-all be-all. You want to be able to just kind of work from what you got, of course. I've mixed songs on consumer speakers before because I was in a tight crunch and I needed to get something done. And I listened to the song, I listened to songs probably about an hour straight, Just listen to the songs, analyzing how they sound on these speakers. How does snare drum sound? How do kick drum sound? How does the basses sound? How do the vocals sound? And then I went and mixed a song on it, and I compared it back and forth. Your best thing to do is when you're mixing, you want to compare back and forth. So when I'm done with this, I'm going to find a song, or if Delvon, if you're in here and you want to shoot me a song that you have as like a reference, I usually can find stuff, but often if an artist sends me stuff, it's easier too. But I'll usually check back and forth with the reference and see how that's sounding. Like, is the vocals up to where those vocals were? Are the background effects where they need to be? Are they kind of overbearing compared to the other mix? So you don't want to compare too much because you might ruin your mix by over comparing, because they're not going to be identical. But you're going to want to have similarities. All right, my shortcut is working, so we're good to go. Let's transfer it back over. Yeah, that's the first thing I'll say to you. Honestly, bro, I'll be completely raw with you on this one. Get rid of the Rockets. Those are great for production, making a beat and hearing your low end really well without a subwoofer. They are the worst for mixing. They are the worst for tracking because you're not hearing really what you're hearing. You're hearing a lot of this boost in the mid and low end, and it makes you think that you're already have that there. And then you take it out or you overcompensate, and all of a sudden you go into a car and it sounds way different. That's why I stick with the Yamahas. As much as people talk shit about the Yamaha HSs, if you get the 6.5s or 8s, you're good to go. I never buy 5s from them. They're too just thin. Like, they're really just high frequency based. But Rockets are, yeah. I mean, I produce and everything too, but like, so what I'll say to you is get the Yamaha HS8s. Okay, they have good bass range in them. They have good crispy highs in them, but you can control a little bit more too. And from there, you know, you can kind of balance things out a little bit better because you're going to hear more of that definition. I would say even try out Cali audio monitors. Those things are beasts, and they're low cost. They're not too expensive. If you're not looking to spend $2,000-$3,000 on a pair of speakers, then yeah, definitely go Yamahas or Cali Audios, or even I would stay away from anything that's like the lower brand of things, like the Adams, the Adam TV7s. Never get those. Those sound like Caracays. They're super muddy. HS5s are fine. I just don't really like how, like, if you have HS5s, you're not hearing no low end. So if you do any mixing on those, like, you better have a bigger pair of speakers to transfer to so you can hear that low end. If you're doing it with headphones on and you're going back and forth, you're going to end up thinking that you have way too much bass in your headphones because you're going to put it on your fucking HS5s and it's not going to have any bass at all. Now, if you have a subwoofer with your HS5s, that's different. That's acceptable. But I usually use smaller speakers just for my high and mid-range mixing. And then the bigger the speaker gets, it's easier to mix for the low end. Okay, that's why I have 8s and I have my little mix cubes. Because the mix cubes help me make sure my balance is there vocally. And then the speakers help me get my leveling with the bass, low end, and all that. No, NS10s are good, but those are strictly like mid-range. Like, you can do a great balance on those, but if you're gonna try and get some bass boom in it, hell no. Them shits do not have bass in them at all. Don't get me wrong, I loved mixing on the NS10s, and I want to get a pair of the CLA 10s, but they're not what people think. Like, those speakers are made to sound flat and kind of crappy, so that if you get a good balance on them, it'll sound balanced like super well on other speakers. Because you're not having things that are overpowering each other. Like in my HS8s, if you were to put these in like a corner in a really big room, you'd feel like there's more bass than there really is. because of how they push. So the monitors, it depends on how you're listening and what you're listening for, and you have to know the reason behind it. This is the thing where a lot of people mistake with audio engineering is they don't know the reasoning behind what they're doing. They just move things. You see, like the decisions I make are calculated. I have a reason behind it. Like if I move this frequency right here, and I have this, see how it has the dynamic on it. That's for a reason. That's not from just, I do that with all my vocals. I put dynamic. Right now I'm mixing only in the box. At home, I don't have analog gear. At the studio, I have analog gear. So if I want to do any analog stuff, I just go up to the studio. Thank you for that. I needed to know that. Perfect. Oh, we got to make that I/O. There we go. You guys should be able to hear this now. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole I made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole I made up.
So I want to get his vocal just a little. I need an actual character in it, so I'm gonna pull up. Sorry guys, you're probably gonna hear my girlfriend in the background. I'm debating on what I want to put on him because there's a couple things I could do. So we could do. Let's do fresh air just to add a little bit of brightness in this mid range.
She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole I made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of
No. Okay, so that is something I do treat as if it's analog gear. So for these vocals, and I'll show you with hers, it'll be easier. So I go into here. Let's pull up, what is it, her hook lead? Yeah, so show and make active. So, all right, let me explain to you guys how I do this. So with this, I usually will take the vocals, because he recorded these from his mic into the interface and just right into ProTools, right? Or FL Studio. So this is where her vocals were before. They weren't super dynamic or anything, but I wanted to add some texture to them, so I threw in the Lindell 80 channel, which is like Neve basic, built after the Neve 1073 and 84 preamp and EQ, and then the compressor. I can't remember what model of compressor this is, but that I put on there, and then I also threw on a extressor, which is designed after the distressor, and I threw some saturation on it. So yes, I give it emulation of analog, and then I print this, so I commit this up to this track right here, commit up to this insert. Now what that does is it makes it so that I have all my vocals kind of already kind of tamed a little bit with the compression. They're not super compressed, but they're controlled, and then it also gives it a little bit more of a tone. So then when I go from there, I'm really just mixing. And I have to worry about tracking stuff. Because as a recording engineer, that's actually one of my techniques, is like I compress you quite a bit when you come in. So like when I'm recording at the studio, I will have compression on the person. I will have EQ on the person. So you're coming in and it's already sounding pretty good, like mixed wise. Like it sounds clean.
She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole I made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one.
See, now we need to make her sound more cocky, but also in more of like a sexy way.
She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole I made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hell on.
She wasn't loyal to.
And how you make any girl usually sound a little bit more like smooth in a sexy way is you cut out bass. As soon as they get bass in their voice, it starts to sound more tough and it starts to sound more like aggressive. So that's why we end up just chopping some of that bass out. Now you don't want to chop it out to the point where she's a telephone.
She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole I made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hell.
She wasn't loyal to next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one.
Next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one.
Every time I next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one.
So it doesn't sound as, she doesn't sound as aggressive. You know, you don't want her to sound like she's trying to be too sexy or anything, because that's not the point of that style of hook. But you don't want her to sound like she's like, what's her name? Remy Ma, or what the hell is the, what's that lesbian girl's name? The hell, I can't think of her name right now. Young M.A. Young M.A., that's who it is. Not Remy Ma. Young M.A. Do you cut more than 3 decibels in any frequency? It depends on like what the song, like it all depends on what it's calling for, man. Like I can't say like a rule for like cutting, because this one's at -9. You know, this is a dub, so of course I'm trying to cut a lot more out. But this is at -8, -8.6 decibels. So I'm cutting a lot of that mid range out, but I did it to make it thin. You know, like I did it to thin it out. So it depends on what you're looking for. Like if you want to cut, if you're looking to cut frequency out, you have to understand what you're doing to the audio. You're making it either thinner, you're making it more darker. For instance, if I'm gonna cut, if I were to pull this down, right, I'm still cutting, I'm still reducing stuff. So if I were to pull it there, that's gonna make it darker. And if I pull it over here, if I pull this one down, that's gonna make it thinner. So you have to know what you're looking for. Like if I know if I'm pulling out the mid range, I'm making it less defined. If I'm pulling out the low end, I'm making it thinner and like kind of be able to tuck into another vocal better. If I'm pulling the high end down, then it's too crispy and I need to have it kind of just like fit as a texture, not to be heard, but more felt. Okay? So that's how I look at EQing. When I'm looking at an EQ and I'm looking at what I need to do for an instrument or a vocal, I'm thinking of the character that it's going to be kind of either gaining or losing when I do this. So if, okay, well, it's too boomy. Well, I need to cut out, right? I need to cut out some of that low end, some of that muddiness. So I need to find that frequency and pull it down. Now, maybe 3 decibels will sound good. I don't know yet. If I pull it down to -5 and I pull it back up to 3 and see which one sounds better, that's how I usually do. I do more dramatic than pull up. So what I would do, like for instance right here.
Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one.
And see, when I went down here, that was too telephony. That was way too much telephone voice.
Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't
See, now, like, if I pull these and just play these by themselves, you're not going to hear them that much. They're just texture. I actually want to pull them up a little.
Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with
Just texture. And now I might put like a flanger or something on this to make it kind of stand out a little bit more.
Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one.
Every time.
Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hell. Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one.
And this boy is fucking with me really bad. You can see the plosive on there. We're gonna take that out. That shit's fucking with me. I get bothered by things like that. Yeah. Let's make this bigger like this. And yeah, for anyone that didn't know, I have a Universal Audio Apollo. But for anybody that didn't know, you can draw on your audio. So like if I want to make this dip less, I can just take this down here. Say I want to pull out, like there's like a crackle or a clip or something, you can actually draw it out too.
Next one. Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one.
There we go, not so harsh.
Next one. Boy, you fucked up, hell on me, my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn.
You've never seen that done because people are lazy. People don't want to go detailed into things, or they don't know that they can do that. Trust me, when you start learning how you can manipulate all of the audio, bro, like you start to really try different things and it starts to get a little bit more in depth. Now, I could also go into my audio suite and get, so this is one thing I do often, and you guys will hear this. I will take this guy right here, go into my audio suite and do like mouth declick, stuff like that. Because you guys kind of actually heard it when I was talking. You have bubbles in your mouth from your saliva and stuff that pop and click and all that stuff. So we can go in here, output clicks only. I don't know if you guys are going to hear this because this is not going through my master bus. So I don't know if you guys are going to hear this. Here, I'll turn up my monitor so you can kind of... Ice Mike, what up, man? How you been, bro?
Every time that ocean, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, and that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries.
That's what I like to hear, man. Hope everything's been good for you.
Boy, you fucked up.
So you wouldn't even know. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's a lot of clicks and stuff going on right now. You can see it. It's at 25 different clicks. 30, 31. It's jumping. So what we're doing right now is we're going to just...
With the next one.
That might be where she was like saying a T or X or whatever. Like there's certain times when you're speaking, you have bubbles in your mouth that pop. You have saliva in your mouth that moves around, and it's going to make noise. The mic will definitely pick that up.
Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one. Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one.
So one thing we're going to do here, I did it on the last mix. There was like a stutter right here. But. So I'm going to do that. We're going to do boy. She started perfectly on the perfect spot to do it. Let's do this one right here.
When you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fuck.
No, too fast. Boy.
Boy, you fucked up.
So if you guys, all right, so let me show you guys a little trick real quick. Everybody always asks me when I'm giving them Pro Tools lessons, like, what does relative grid do? Because if you click up here on grid twice, it'll change to relative or absolute grid. So absolute grid moves this first point to the beginning of the grid. So if I were to pull this and copy and paste it somewhere, see how that just pulled it to the beginning of that line instead of at the end of this line? It no longer just matches with that. Well, if I put it on relative grid, and I take this same exact piece and I copy it to here, see how it's snapping to this end piece and not the start piece? So you can still stay in time.
Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy,
Trip when you see me with the next one.
boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty. Trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have. She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this whole I made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hello, me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't.
Fed up. Fed up.
And again, for my delays and stuff, I don't use many presets. You guys will see me do this every time because I'm trying to create a custom delay. I'm not trying to create something that everybody else has. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who's tuned in right now. Make sure if you're tuned in, you say what's up so I can shout you guys out, man. Appreciate you, bro. Nah, for real, I'm trying to do a lot more of these, and I like the fact that you guys are actually letting me know that the information is helpful, and I hope I'm, inspiring some of you guys, teaching you some of you guys. I don't ever want to come on here and seem like I'm just preaching to people, because, like, there's a lot of them doing that. There's a lot of people telling you should be doing this, you should be doing that, and I don't think there's any set way in this music industry. Even with engineering, there's no set way to do it. I have engineer friends who do things completely opposite of the way I do things, and their shit still sounds good. So, I just want to help build a community and help educate people and help build connections with people. So that's what all this is about, guys. So, if you get any value from this, definitely share to, your friends, if you want to make some clips and stuff like that. And yeah, man, definitely if you want to email me a mix, I'll take a listen to it. For usually mix feedback in depth, I usually do charge, because I can take some time to do that and like really give you in-depth stuff, and kind of like coach you on some stuff. But I'll give you a quick feedback just in general, just to, for free, just to give you a little feedback and let you know what I think you could probably improve on or what you're doing great. And we can go from there, man. So I truly appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm actually going to be taking a break in a second, because I didn't realize it was already almost 7 o'clock. I have an interview going live at 7 with DJ Scream. Me and my artist, Dreadlock Esco, we went to Atlanta last week, and we did about 4 different interviews with people. So this is the first one of the 4 to air. So I'm actually going to watch that in a minute when DJ Scream goes live. I think it's at, let me see, YouTube, DJ Scream. I think it's DJ Scream's YouTube. Let me double check. Let me see. Where's my phone at? I gotta see real quick. Oh yeah, Drake is here in Tampa today. I forgot about that. Jeez. Yeah, tonight, 7 p.m. Hood Rich Radio. Yeah, Hood Rich Radio. Let me see if I can find it. Because it wasn't just the Big Facts Network.
Yep.
But yeah, so we got this interview. DynastyOnTheMix@gmail.com is my email. I'm trying to find this real quick. Because this shit will be live soon. I forgot about that. That's dope. We got DJ Scream. I think it's on the actual, like, yeah, it's on 105.3 The Beat. So 105.3 The Beat, Atlanta. So yeah, it'll be playing on there. So I just want to make sure I have that up so I don't forget about that. All right, let's get back into this mix.
Again, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this home I made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Again, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this home I made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate.
She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this hoe I made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have
Next one, next one, next one. Next, 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 next. Next one, next one, next one,
me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't.
She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this hoe I made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean.
Don't trip. Me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like
You see me with my next one. Don't trip. Don't with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one.
My next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. Don't trip when you see me. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell her that's a no for me. Give me your ass to kiss, but you ain't gon' shit on me. My steaks, son.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell her that's a no for me. Give me your ass to kiss, but you ain't gon' shit on me. My steak steak, son, is well done, I'm A1. Yo, play a card is decline, I'm getting mine. My next one got a nice ass, so I'll be fine.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, that's just how it's supposed to be.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell her that's a no for me. Give me your ass to kiss, but you ain't gon' shit on me. My steak, son, is well done, I'm A1. Yo, play a card is deep.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell her that's a no for me. Give me your ass to kiss, but you ain't gon' shit on me. My steak, son, is well done, I'm A1. Yo, play a card is decline, I'm getting mine. My next one got a nice ass, so I'll be fine. She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. Like groceries. No for me. Shit on me. My steak, son, is well done, I'm A1. Yo, play a card is decline, I'm getting mine. My next one got a nice ass, so I'll be fine.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries.
Let me see, because I thought I had it at 1080p. Hold on. Try to go to the quality on the hold on, let me see. Yeah, so I think the highest it'll go is 720. But on 720 you should be able to see. Try to click on like the little gear thing next to the full screen. I don't know if you can hear me, but click on the gear thing next to the full screen. And it should change. You should be able to change it from 480 to 720. For some reason OBS won't let me go in at 1080. Let me know if that helped.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, and that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell her that's a no for me. Gave me your ass to kiss, but you ain't gon' shit on me. My steak, son, is well done, I'm A1. Your player card is decline, I'm getting mine.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, and that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell her that's a no for me. Gave me your ass to kiss, but you ain't gon' shit on me. My steak, son, is well done, I'm A1. Your player card is decline, I'm getting mine. My next one got a nice ass, so I'll be fine. She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this hoe I made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hell on me, my next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman.
Here, let me jump on my phone so I can see what you're talking about.
Next one.
See you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, and that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell her that's a no for me. Gave me your ass to kiss, but you ain't gon' shit on me. My steak, son, is well done, I'm A1. Your player card is decline, I'm getting mine. My next one got a nice ass, so I'll be fine. She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this hoe I made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up. Hell on me, my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked.
Nah, it looks clean on mine. I'm trying to see what he's talking about with the pictures and videos and or like the letters. Oh, I see on like the right here. It might be some plugins might be hard to read because they're honestly Waves plugins are shit designs. Honestly, I hate how Waves plugins look. But let's see Soothe. Let's see what Soothe looks like. Let's see. I can see what you're saying with the certain pixelation on. Yeah, it's really only Waves plugins, bro. Waves plugins have bad GUI.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, and that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell her that's a no for me. Gave me your ass to kiss, but you ain't gon' shit on me. My steak, son, is well done, I'm A1. Your player card is decline, I'm getting mine. My next one got a nice ass, so I'll be fine. She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you. Next one. Holo, I mean you.
Next one. Next one.
Holo, I mean you. Groceries. No for me. Ain't gon' shit on me. son is well done, I'm A1. Your player card is decline, I'm getting mine. My next one got a nice ass, so I'll be fine.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, and that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, and that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell her that's a no for me. Gave me your ass to kiss, but you ain't gon' shit on me. My steak, son, is well done, I'm A1. Your player card is decline, I'm getting mine. My next one got a nice ass, so I'll be fine. She wasn't loyal to the.
Next one.
Every time I see you, I'ma have to throw them birds up. Bitch, you ain't shit just by looking at my next one. Pretty kitty, damn, it's wetter than the ocean. Holo, I mean you, Superman at ocean. Don't you know, don't you come crawling back to me. These hoes ain't loyal, and that's just how it's supposed to be. You thought I was gonna eat the booty like groceries. Somebody better tell her that's a no for me. Gave me your ass to kiss, but you ain't gon' shit on me. My steak, son, is well done, I'm A1. Your player card is decline, I'm getting mine. My next one got a nice ass, so I'll be fine. She wasn't loyal to the game, I'm fed up. Getting rid of this hoe I made up. You gon' hate it when you see me with the next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one.
Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. You gon' hate it when you see me with my next one. Don't trip when you see me with the next one. Boy, you fucked up, hello me my next one. Now every time you see me, you gon' see me with my next one. Nigga, don't be mad.
Alright. Let me go ahead. I want to try something out with this beat. I want to hear the difference. This is why I love a Mac M1 or Mac Studio or anything like that. I've been mixing this whole time while live, while running programs on 128 samples. And it hasn't glitched out once until just now. That's insane. Now it's going to give me issues? What the hell? Take the video engine off. Alright, hold on. Let me restart Pro Tools. This shit's being weird. Sometimes you get stuff like that in Pro Tools. I'll just randomly do an AAE error, which there's no way to fix that except for restarting Pro Tools. But everybody, I've been live for almost 3 hours now, so I'm going to take a break. But I appreciate everybody who tuned in. This was a great stream. I'm going to keep it up for everybody. I had a lot of gems in this one. I talked a lot about different things. And I guarantee my light up here is going to die soon. So I appreciate everybody who tuned in. If you guys are not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that bell, so that way you stay alerted every time I go live or post a new video. I will be having new content dropping soon on the channel, behind the mix videos, behind the music, so like showing you guys the recording process, the mixing process, the writing process, stuff like that. And then I'll also be dropping some like mix tutorials and like just like basically in a bunch of entertaining and fun stuff for people to learn from. And then also showing, day in the life of engineering and stuff like that. So if you guys have any specific topics you want me to talk about ever on the stream, if you guys have any, specific things you think I should do, shoot me a message. I'm down to listen and get ideas for the stream, trying to make this more interactive with you guys. And, I appreciate you guys hanging out, chopping it up, just vibing with me. So you guys are the MVPs. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that share button or that like button, all that stuff. Because we will be on again this week. This weekend. I'll probably be streaming on Sunday. And then Monday, it's 7 to 10 on Twitch. So if you guys follow me on Twitch, I will also be live 7 to 10 on Twitch on Mondays. So make sure you guys check that. And yeah, I'm out. Appreciate you guys. I'm about to go watch my DJ Scream interview. If you guys want to watch it too, it's gonna be on 105 The Beat, I believe. I'll just post the link. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Catch you guys later.